what does it truly mean when a man won't put a won't put a title on the relationship?
He dies in
That's
taxes.
that's
What the fuck?
broad.
What kind of title? Girlfriend, wife.
Yes, all of those.
Okay,
Well,
so what is like if when you bring it up, what are we? He be like, nah, I don't really want. Is that what
You know, we
Yeah,
just
so
kicking it.
like
that man got a
so
whole nother family?
Nah, nah. Usually it usually
He
either
just
means
wants to
that
take advantage of you.
he's not interested in that. He's not interested in having a title, or he's not sure yet. Like I don't know
Yeah.
why a lot of women think that we walk into relationships knowing exactly. Like when we meet you the first day, we know exactly what we want to do with you. We don't. We're trying to get to know you, trying to figure you out. We don't know if you're a wife. We don't know if you for the weekend. We don't know what it for the week. We
Well,
don't
it's
know
true.
what it is. So we
okay.
got to get to know you first. So putting a title on it is actually you should let the man put the title on it. You should let that be the guy. Because usually when a guy knows he wants to be with a girl, oh, he has no
It's
problem being like,
official.
oh no, no, hold up. You my girlfriend. He gonna tell you, you my woman. He's not gonna be him and Han. He's not gonna do that. Usually.
Hmm.
Okay.
But give us some time to get to know you and get to learn about you before we decide what exactly this is gonna be. Cause we
Mm,
having fun and kicking and having a good time. That's cool. That doesn't mean you my wife. That just means that we're having a good time. I'm still learning you and getting to know you. So I'm not in a like I'm not in a rush. I want this to happen organically. And so sometimes it takes longer than what women expect.
But are
Most
y'all
women
smash?
are
But are y'all smashing? Because usually when a women ask about titles, it's
yeah, you're
because she got
naked.
a
You're
little
naked in
leverage.
the
So if
bed.
y'all smashing,
Yeah. You're naked in the bed. She's got a warm cloth in her hand and she's looking at you like, what are we? Where's this going? I get it.
well, I'm gonna tell you something though. Right? Subconsciously, women know that's a contract.
the title.
No
Nah.
sex.
Mashing.
Oh, sex. Okay.
They think it's a contract.
That's why they
Yeah.
asked right after. Listen, one girl, never mind. It happened to me
Don't
while we
do
was
it.
doing it. I'm like, you got. Anyway, I don't think it's fair
I
for
mean,
you to be smashing and still be in the look in the lurch. I to women because especially a virtuous woman. You know what I'm saying? I don't
But
think that's
virtuous
fair
women
for you to
like to have sex
smashing.
too, bro. Don't fool yourself now.
They
Some of these
do,
virtuous
but
women,
they
they just want
do,
to
but I
scratch
put
the
it
itch.
down and it'd be different afterwards.
She like you.
They
See,
don't want to
when
be
they don't,
friends no more.
Yeah, Mark. What you say?
to answer your question, it's real simple. Like a title has to be earned, right? And
Oh,
and if at any time you are in the ring of trying to be whatever you're trying to be, if you're not crowned, then it's time to find another battle, another fight, another
mm,
whatever it is. It's real
okay.
simple. It ain't rocket science.
but are you
If
leaving
it
it up
ain't
to
that,
her?
it ain't that.
Are you leaving it up to her to decide the
Well,
timeline?
well, it's up to her to determine it. Yes, absolutely. Everybody has to be control of their own individual actions. So, of course,
Okay.
absolutely, absolutely.
Okay.
How long does it take for a man to know what he wants that woman's what the title of their relationship to be? How like I
There's
understand
no
that I'm trying to
There's
get
no
to know
time
you.
on it.
Like,
It
there's no
ain't.
time on
Sometimes
There's
it.
it's
no
right
time
It's
away.
on it. You keep asking
it's
that
a
question. There's no
that's why I
time.
said you got to get to know them. You got to spend time with them because again, when you meet a woman, you don't know if she's your wife or not. You may now the thing
I'm
is
just
for
asking in
men,
general, how long does it usually take you?
I don't know.
Well, we don't go around and say every woman
Yeah,
we meet
I
is
don't
our
walk into the
wife.
door like
That's
You got
not
10 minutes.
right.
No, and
right.
I'm not saying and no, you like I'm just saying you don't know after a year.
Ooh.
It
Some
depends on the situation.
sometimes I
Depends
always
on
say
the
this.
girl.
I always say this. You need to
Y'all been
have.
keeping it real up until right now.
We are
But
keeping
go
it
ahead.
real.
Now,
You know,
what it is, I'm gonna
you
tell you
don't
what's
like our
happening.
answer.
What
You don't
what
like
is
our
happening
answer.
is that women that you're at a state that you think that we bullshitting you. Guess what? We ain't bullshitting you. We don't know. There's no time,
I
right?
think you need to do at
It's how
least
you
four
feel.
seasons.
I
I think you
think
need.
Listen.
yeah. If you want to
I
put a
think you need
time
to
on it
do.
for
I think
shits
you
and
need to do
giggles,
4 seasons together to see because if I don't know what it's like to argue with you, if I don't know what it's like to travel with you, if I don't know what it's like, if I don't know how you deal with your family, and that stuff doesn't happen automatically. That doesn't. It's not like, oh, the first 6 weeks we did this, and the next 6 weeks we did this, and then we did parenting, and then after parenting we talked about finances, and after it doesn't work like that. That's not organic. So it could take a year, 2 years. It could take some time, but I got to get to know all the things that are important to me before I go, okay, boom, this is somebody I want to be with. It's just not one of those.
Right.
The challenge is that a lot of women, y'all are already in relationships in your head. In your mind, you already have your whole relationship planned out. You know where you get married. You know what kind of dress you're wearing. You know what house you're moving into. You know all that already before you even meet the dude. So then when you meet the dude, you just plug them into a role that you have already corrected. So 6 months into a relationship, guess what? You're a year into a relationship because in your mind, you was already there. 6 months later, you asking him, what are we doing? He's like, it's only been 6 months. You're like, but wait a minute. I've done this and I've done that and I've done this and I've done that. And he's looking at you like, but I thought that's just how you were. Like, this was only been 6 months. And so already we've created a situation where we're struggling to get on the same page because you're already ahead of me. You're way ahead of me on the spectrum because in your mind, you've already got this whole life set up. You got this relationship set up. It's going to be like this. We're going to go here for brunch. We're going to do this. We're going to go there on vacation. We're going to do this. We're going to that. I just got to find somebody to fit in this role right here. And it's hard for a lot of us guys because we meet you and we think, dang, she must really like me because she got this planned out and she want to go on vacation here and I think that and you call your homeboys like, man, I think I might have found somebody special. She must really like me because she had that stuff planned out. It was gonna be you or whoever else showed up that day. This is being real. I'm just being honest. A lot of times in y'all heads, y'all have it all mapped out, and you're just looking for somebody to drop into that role. And then when you find somebody who's cool, have a good conversation, then you think, oh, this is it. This is the one because I'm already 6 months in. Before I met him.
Okay, I can see how that happens, but okay, good. Go ahead, Nye.
Smashing sends mixed signals, though.
Right.
That's women be like, hey,
right,
this is a contract. Yeah. What are we doing? Because I done gave you the goods. You get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you this. In my experience, when I don't smash a chick for a while, I find when I don't when we ain't smashing, I find out a whole bunch of what I don't like. I could vet them easier without that confusion in there. You know what I'm saying? Because she might have some bomb head. We might be great in bed. And a lot of times that's what make people get in relationships.
It make you look over the red flags.
They call them toxic.
You look past the red flags.
So you smashing a girl for a whole year and you don't know what the fuck y'all are. That's mixed signals for women. In the Bible, it says, and I don't want to. I'm just saying it's some truth in there. So the Bible says that when you lay with a woman, y'all married. You know how many women you married to, Damon, right now? I'm just saying. But so understand that most of us were raised on that book, right? We read that part. That's subconsciously in their mind. So it's confusing for you to be like, well, it's up in the air, but we had some great sex. That's what you
but it's a lot. But let's be honest, there's a lot of guys out here really muddy in the waters. A lot of guys lie. You know what I'm saying? Like we really what we're doing is everybody has a responsibility. We're dealing with the backlash of a whole bunch of brothers that don't have a lot of game, so they got to lie.
Starting with the fathers.
That's what we're dealing with.
That's it.
It's been served up to women, so I can definitely see where
man,
guys play house.
They got red flags everywhere.
Yeah,
so got to be careful because everybody's goals are different. Some people out here looking for relationships. Some people out here looking for fun. And I think that's where we run into problems.
Goals should match up, bro. Goals should match up.
Yeah, goals got to match up.
Definitely.